Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Brother T, Freemason cigar enthusiast, VCR, and we got the tapes rolling on another cigar review video for you folks today. We're smoking the Ambush Culebra by Blackworks Studio. Initial impressions, it is a matte porcelain white. Okay, color of the box. The band is of the highest print quality. The artwork, it's edgy, it's urban, it's contemporary. It's all the things that you would think of when you think of Blackworks. Okay, it is a Culebra, and so we're just going to take that out of the box. What that is are three different cigars that are bound together. All right, and this is made up of the Neon Tiger, the Con, and the Tiger Lily, respectively. Okay, we're going to pause it here while we break them apart. We're going to smoke one. All right, so all I did was give it a little snip. Okay. And the binding comes right off. What I used was a fine wire cutter, and that seemed to work very well. Clippers perhaps would work well as indeed. I don't think a scissors would. It was very tight. So the one we're going to be smoking here today, as we just kind of juggle these down here, is going to be this little tidbit, which I believe is the Con. All right, initial impressions. It is almost smooth to the touch. It's fantastic. It's, of course, a firm pack. It's quite lumpy. Obviously, you've seen kind of where it came from, or the genesis story. It has a closed foot, that being the candela wrapper there at the bottom. And it has a little spiral colita there. All right. I'm certainly very excited. A little bit lost for words. We're going to cut light. All right, everybody. Initial impressions, the smoke. It's very smooth. It's dense, creamy. Initial tasting notes. There's like a sweet hay component, a little bit of cream, wood, soft earth quality. Initial impressions on construction, it's fantastic. The seams, they're very tight. The wrappers, they have very minimal veins. It's, again, smooth to the touch. It's just fantastic in terms of finger feel. It's very dynamic. Having not smoked a Culebra before, it's a lot of sensory experience going on. For there being a lot of wrappers, that being three, we have the Maduro, the Colorado, and then, of course, the Candela. Excuse me, the Connecticut. It smokes fantastic. I figured you'd be confused or muddled. It's none of those things. It'll be interesting to see how dynamic it is in the flavors that we get. We'll see how it develops. All right, everybody. We're about an inch in or so, a little bit more than that right now. It's performing wonderfully well, despite being a little crooked and a little sideways. Doesn't affect it one bit. At first, when I was smoking it was so long, it almost felt like a little wizard wand or something like this, right? Harry Potter, tobacco edition. But here we are. Tasting notes so far, there's a cream, there's an earth, there's a little bit of that hay element still as well. There's a soft black pepper. The cigar, in terms of body and strength, it's a medium, surprisingly. I'm not sure why I thought it would be a powerhouse or something that was maybe a little bit abrasive, but the cigar profile is very rounded. It's well blended. It's fantastic. It's not aggressive at all. So, well done so far. I'm excited to see how it comes together. Just by way of blend, real quick, we can touch on that. It uses an Ecuadorian Maduro, a Candela, as well as a Connecticut. It uses an Ecuadorian Habano binder, and then the fillers are Nicaraguan. All right. We're about the halfway point right now. The notes that we're getting, there's a toastiness there. There's some cream, there's still some earth, there's a little bit of wood. There was a building baking spice, but that's fallen away. The black pepper that was there is very much subdued right now. I'll be honest with you folks, it is just a work of art. You know, as I sit here and I play with it in the hand, the finger feel is just fantastic just because of all the shapes and undulations. All right, everybody. We're getting to that point where we can wrap this up and we'll give an update on tasting notes as well. By way of construction, fantastic, which is saying a lot because we had 3 wrapper leaves at play here in a Culebra form, and it was phenomenal. Ash held on for greater than 1 inch increments. That was not an issue at all. Burn was consistent and it was sharp throughout the entire time. Draw, it was like milkshake through a straw. It was more creamy than oily, and it certainly was dense. The cigar overall, it was sophisticated. It was smooth. It exceeded expectations. The only other barber pole iteration I've had, and I'm not going to call out the manufacturer or even the blender, but it was aggressive and not very well blended. This, however, sophistication the entire way. Tasting notes, we had wood, earth. There is a toasty cream as well as a soft coffee there on the finish. There's baking spice, there's notes of black pepper, and slight bits of cocoa throughout the cigar, but not often at all, but they're there if you're paying attention. My name is Brother T, Freemason cigar enthusiast with VCR, and today we smoked the Con from the Culebra from the Black Box 5.0 2022 release. That's a mouthful. As always, smoke them if you got them.